Hmm. 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 Ah. Oh, excuse me. Uh, my name is Anthony Calhoun, and this is my thought of the week, last week of July 2010. The thought of the week this week is names, and where do they really come from? For example, who was the very first person to decide, I think I'm going to name my son John? Or, for example, another country, uh, Chinese name Yao, the very first Chinese person to say, I think I'll name my son Yao. But one thing I always thought would be interesting to try would be to change names that are common and normal to us, but just put different letters on them. For example, the name Jason, put a G on the front. Some might say, well, that would make it Gason, or Gasan. But the truth is, giant is spelled with a G, so why can't Jason be spelled with a G? Hmm. I also thought, thinking back to the origin of names and wondering who was the first person to decide this name is that and this name is this, I thought about, why don't I make up some names? Something like Tsack and spell it like Tskackzy and, name my child that. And of course, there'd be all kinds of people saying, well, that's not how you spell whatever the heck that is you just said. But you know what? It would be their name. Names. There's so many funny names out there. Not even necessarily people. If you think about any type of fish out there in the world, trout, bass, salmon, halibut. Anyhow, long story short, this week's thought of the week is names. There's a lot of really funny names out there. I'm sure you could probably think of some yourself. But that's the thought of the week this week, names. Where do they really come from? Why do we name our kids some of the things that we name them? Hmm. Well, anyhow, that's my thought of the week. Have a swell day.